NASA making a historic announcement today that the Voyager probe has entered interstellar space, that place between the stars. It's now out beyond the sun's heliosphere.
Deep in the silent reaches of interstellar space, where the faint glow of our star fades into the endless dark, a lone probe drifts through the void, a testament to human curiosity. Launched decades ago, this tiny messenger was built to explore the edges of our cosmic neighborhood, its instruments peering into realms no human eye could ever see. For years, it sent back whispers of data, magnetic fields, cosmic rays, the subtle hum of the universe itself. But on an unassuming day, buried in a stream of numbers from billions of miles away, something extraordinary emerged. An anomaly, a shadow in the data, something moving where nothing should be. It wasn't a planet, a comet, or a star. It was something else, something that defied every rule of the cosmos. What had this probe encountered in the infinite darkness, and could it be the first sign that we are not alone? Before we dive into this cosmic mystery, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more mind-blowing updates from the universe. The probe's journey began in an era when humanity first dared to reach beyond the planets, sending fragile machines into the unknown. Equipped with sensors to measure the faint pulses of space, it was designed to map the boundary where our star's influence wanes, giving way to the vast interstellar medium. For decades, it endured the relentless assault of cosmic rays and micrometeorites, its power dwindling, but its mission unbroken. Scientists monitored its signals, expecting routine readings of particle fluxes and magnetic shifts. But then, in a data packet relayed across an unimaginable distance, something changed. A faint disruption appeared in the probe's instruments, not a random spike, but a rhythmic pulse, coordinated and deliberate, as if something out there was alive with purpose. At first, the anomaly was subtle, a flicker in the low-frequency plasma waves that could have been dismissed as cosmic noise. Space is full of turbulence, echoes of distant stellar explosions, ripples from our star's fading wind. But this signal was different. It carried a cadence, a pattern that repeated with eerie precision, only to shift and reform in unpredictable ways. It wasn't the chaotic tremor of a natural phenomenon. It was structured, almost intentional. As scientists analyzed the data, they noticed something even more unsettling. The source of the signal was moving, not orbiting, not drifting like debris, but navigating through space with a trajectory that defied gravitational logic. The object, whatever it was, revealed itself through indirect clues. Changes in the local magnetic field suggested a massive structure, its presence bending the invisible lines of force that ripple through the cosmos. Variations in cosmic ray intensities painted a shadow, a form that moved against the starry backdrop. Its velocity was erratic, accelerating briefly before pausing, as if hovering to observe. This wasn't the behavior of an asteroid or a rogue planet, bound by the predictable dance of gravity. It moved with intent, crossing paths that no natural body could follow, unswayed by the pull of nearby stars or galactic tides. The data was clear. Something was out there, and it was unlike anything humanity had ever encountered. The implications hit like a thunderbolt. For centuries, we've scanned the skies, wondering if the universe held other travelers, other minds. We sent probes, signals, and messages into the void, hoping for a response. Now, this probe had found something, or perhaps something had found it. The object's electromagnetic emissions were particularly baffling. Unlike the random bursts of natural phenomena, these carried a signature of internal energy generation, a kind of modulated resonance that hinted at artificial design. It wasn't just reflecting cosmic rays or starlight, it was radiating power, as if powered by a source within. Even more astonishing, the emissions seemed to shift in response to the probe's own signals, as if the object was aware of its presence. Imagine two explorers meeting in the vast desert of space, each surprised to find the other. The probe, a relic of human ambition, was broadcasting its telemetry, a faint beacon of our existence. And this object, whatever it was, appeared to react, adjusting its patterns as if acknowledging the encounter. It didn't approach or retreat. It simply hovered, maintaining a silent, watchful distance. The symmetry was haunting. A human-made machine carrying a message of our world, meeting something that might carry a message of its own. Was this a chance encounter? Or had this object been waiting at the edge of our star's reach, poised at the threshold of the unknown? The object's interaction with the surrounding space added to the mystery. Data showed it manipulating the magnetic field, twisting the invisible currents that flow through the interstellar medium. It bent these fields briefly, like a hand stirring water, then let them settle back into place. No natural body could do this. Not a comet, not a moon, not a wandering fragment of cosmic debris. This was an action, deliberate and precise, suggesting a level of control beyond anything humanity has achieved. Could it be a probe, like ours, sent by a civilization far more advanced? Or was it something else entirely, a relic, a sentinel, a fragment of a cosmic design we can't yet comprehend? As scientists pored over the data, a radical hypothesis emerged. This object might be artificial, a product of engineering rather than nature. The idea was staggering, yet the evidence kept pointing in that direction. Its motion defied the laws of orbital mechanics, its emission suggested a power source, and its reactions hinted at awareness. If it was a machine, what kind of civilization could have built it? One that mastered interstellar travel, perhaps, or one that learned to harness the very fabric of space itself. The scale of such technology would require not just advanced engineering, but a profound understanding of the universe's deepest laws, a civilization not in its infancy, but one that had long since conquered its own stars. The encounter was brief, yet its weight was undeniable. As the probe continued its lonely journey, the object's signals faded, leaving only a faint echo in the data. A secondary pulse, rhythmic and precise, like a coded heartbeat. It resonated for a moment, then vanished, as if the object had offered a fleeting nod before slipping back into the cosmic dark. Scientists scrambled to analyze this pulse, searching for meaning in its structure. Was it a greeting, a scan, a warning, or something else entirely? The answer eluded them, but one thing was certain: this was no ordinary phenomenon. Something had moved in the interstellar void, and it had noticed us. The discovery of this mysterious object, moving with eerie purpose in the interstellar void, has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Its rhythmic signals, its manipulation of magnetic fields, its defiance of gravitational laws. These are not the traits of a natural body drifting through space. This is something else, something that challenges the very foundations of our understanding. Could it be a probe, a relic, or a sentinel from a civilization far beyond our own? And if so, what does its presence mean for humanity's place in the cosmos? The data from our lone probe, still beaming across billions of miles, is forcing us to confront questions we've only dared to whisper. Are we truly alone, or have we just brushed against the edge of something vast, ancient, and watching? The object's behavior is unlike anything in our cosmic catalog. Its motion, weaving through space with deliberate shifts, defies the predictable paths of planets or comets. It accelerates, pauses, and hovers, as if navigating an unseen map. The probe's instruments, though aging, captured changes in the local magnetic field, subtle bends and twists in the invisible currents that flow through the interstellar medium. These weren't random fluctuations. They were controlled, precise, as if the object was sculpting the space around it. Imagine a ship parting the waves of a cosmic sea, leaving ripples that betray its passage. The data suggests a technology capable of manipulating electromagnetic forces, a feat far beyond our own ion drives or theoretical propulsion systems. Could this be the work of a civilization that has mastered the fabric of the universe itself? The electromagnetic emissions are even more perplexing. Unlike the chaotic bursts of a star or the faint glow of a planet, these signals carry a modulated structure, a resonance that hints at internal power generation. They pulse in patterns that repeat, fracture, and reform, as if conveying information in a language we can't yet decode. The probe's telemetry, a faint beacon of human presence, seemed to trigger a response. The object's emissions shifted, aligning with the probe's signals like two voices in a silent conversation. This wasn't a passive object reflecting cosmic rays. It was radiating energy, possibly reacting to our presence. The idea is almost too staggering to grasp. A machine built by unknown hands, acknowledging a human-made probe in the vastness of space. Scientists are now grappling with the implications of this encounter. For decades, we've assumed the space between stars was a desolate expanse, populated only by rogue planets and cosmic dust. But this object suggests otherwise. Its deliberate motion and energy emissions point to a level of engineering that dwarfs our own. If it's a probe, like ours, it's far more advanced, capable of enduring millennia in the harsh interstellar void. Its ability to manipulate magnetic fields suggests a technology that harnesses the universe's fundamental forces, perhaps bending space itself to its will. What kind of civilization could create such a device? One that has conquered its own star system, perhaps, or one that roams the galaxy, leaving sentinels at the edges of stellar domains. The encounter also challenges our understanding of the cosmos as a passive stage. We've long debated the Fermi paradox. Why, in a universe teeming with stars, have we seen no signs of others? This object offers a tantalizing answer. Perhaps they've been there all along, operating beyond our detection, their technology so advanced it blends into the cosmic background. The probe's meeting with this object, at the very threshold where our star's influence fades, feels almost poetic, as if it was waiting for us to cross that boundary. Was it stationed there, a silent observer at the edge of our reach? Or was it merely passing through, its purpose as mysterious as its origins? The brief secondary pulse, that coded rhythm that echoed back from the void, is the most haunting piece of the puzzle. It resonated for a fleeting moment, a mathematical heartbeat too precise to be natural, then vanished into silence. Scientists have pored over the data, searching for meaning in its structure. Was it a greeting, a scan, a warning, or something beyond our comprehension? The signal's brevity only deepens the mystery, like a single note played on an unseen instrument before the player slips away. It's a reminder that this encounter, however brief, was no accident. Something out there noticed us, and for a moment, it chose to respond. This discovery has reignited debates about our place in the universe. For centuries, we've sent signals into the void, golden records, radio waves, probes, hoping for an answer. Now, one of our machines has brushed against something that might be an answer, or at least a question of its own. The object's reaction to the probe suggests it recognized our presence, perhaps decoding the telemetry we've been broadcasting for decades. Could it have read the story of our world, encoded in our signals? The thought is both thrilling and unsettling. A civilization so advanced it can interpret our primitive messages, yet chooses to remain silent, watching from the shadows. The implications stretch beyond science into the realm of philosophy. If this object is artificial, it means we're not alone, not just in the universe, but in this very moment. The space between stars, once thought empty, might be alive with the artifacts of other minds, their probes and sentinels drifting through the dark. This encounter challenges the idea of cosmic isolation, suggesting a universe that's patient, waiting for us to reach the right threshold before revealing its secrets. The probe, a humble messenger of human ambition, has crossed that threshold, and what it found has changed everything. As researchers scramble to analyze the data, they're confronted with the limits of our technology. The probe's instruments, designed decades ago, were never meant to detect something so sophisticated. Yet they caught a glimpse of this object, a fleeting snapshot of a cosmic mystery. New missions are already being proposed, probes equipped with advanced sensors to explore the interstellar frontier, searching for more signs of this object or others like it. But the questions remain: what was it doing there? Why did it respond, then vanish? And what does its presence mean for our future in the cosmos? This encounter is a turning point, a crack in the silence of the universe. It's a reminder that the cosmos is not just a backdrop for our exploration, but an active stage, populated by forces and entities we're only beginning to understand. The probe, drifting ever onward, carries the echo of this moment, a fleeting meeting that has forever altered our view of the stars. What lies beyond our reach? Are there other travelers, other machines, waiting in the dark? The universe is no longer silent. It's watching, listening, moving. If you're as captivated by this cosmic encounter as we are, smash that like button and subscribe for more updates from the edge of the universe. Leave your comments below and tell us what you think this object might be. Is it a probe from an ancient civilization, a sentinel guarding the stars, or something we can't yet imagine? We want to hear from you. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown, and we'll see you in the next cosmic adventure.